We stayed at Manly, a nearby suburb of Sydney, and took the 30-minute ferry to get to Circular Quay. Here is the Rocks Market and the Rocks Monument. The Rocks is the oldest part of Sydney.
Well, I thought I'd be here.
Walk this way.
Too sure about being there, thinking about it.
Mum and I did try to come down here, but we got blasted off after a couple of hours with the heat. Mum and I had climbed the bridge in the morning, but there was no filming allowed on that, so we thought we'd then do a tour of the Opera House, which was most interesting. We got right inside and saw all the various theatres. The Opera House.
Contemplating tomorrow's effort.
So we're at the Opera House contemplating tomorrow's challenge. If you can see those little ants, we should be being 2 of those tomorrow morning. There we go.
On a couple of evenings we caught the ferry back to Sydney from Manly, and this is Darling Harbour, where we had a very nice meal and then a drink, and then we went off to the IMAX theatre to watch Shackleton's Antarctic Adventure. This is on the boat back to Circular Quay from Darling Harbour after our night out.
It's not actually that bad, but the first book I read was Spiritual Midwifery. I don't know if you know that book, but that's the best book on the planet to read about.
And here you see the Three Sisters, which is the Blue Mountains' most famous landmark.
Attention! Please stand behind this line as the train is approaching
closed activities upon rock formations such as the Three Sisters and the Orphan Rock that we've.
Koalas are mainly nocturnal creatures, so these were filmed in the Featherdale Wildlife Park just outside Sydney. Kangaroos are certainly mainly nocturnal creatures, so it was to our great delight that we found these just off the roadside at Coffs Harbour. Just a short drive up from Coffs Harbour is the small town of Dorrigo, and we thought this little skywalk built into the rainforest was really impressive with some spectacular views.
Tell you what, this would have taken some building, wouldn't
Tarzan managed.
Tarzan.
Me, Jane. Woo! This is Tony's audition for the part of Tarzan in the next movie. We now have take 2. He didn't feel he did himself justice the first time. Oh, very good. Now take 3. This will be a goodie, I feel it. You're Tarzan, you're not meant to say ouch.
We were just about the first guests at this very new development, and it was very nice, but a bit soulless without more guests. And for our final night in Australia, we drove into Brisbane at about 4 o'clock, so no time to see the city. All we did was have one really memorable meal in Il Centro, and these are just a few shots of the river and Pier 9.